Imagine you're taking a walk on a California morning. Right at your feet lies a small, ordinary-looking seashell that has been exposed as the tide recedes. You might be tempted to toss it into your pocket as a simple seaside souvenir, but that might not be such a good idea. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary seashell, but it contains one of nature's most potent chemical compounds. That's because this tiny shelled creature possesses an intriguing defense mechanism. Known as the cone snail, this creature possesses a powerful chemical compound capable of quickly incapacitating its prey. How did this creature, which is quite slow and lacks advanced vision, manage to become a successful hunter in the ocean's competitive world? The answer to these questions lies in a highly unusual hunting system shaped by nature's millions of years of evolution. The California cone snail inhabits the western coasts of North America, particularly in the shade of California's vast kelp forests and its cold waters. They are typically 1 to 1.5 inches in size, and unlike other cone snail species, do not have a bright or eye-catching appearance. Instead, they are often dull brown, gray, and sometimes a dirty yellow, colors that are far from flashy. However, this unassuming appearance gives it a significant advantage. It blends almost perfectly with the sand, small pebbles, and dead seaweed on the ocean floor. Thanks to this natural camouflage, many creatures in its surroundings struggle to spot it. To a passing predator, it is often nothing more than a motionless seashell. Similarly, the likelihood of attracting the attention of larger predators seeking to hunt it is greatly reduced. This allows it to both hide and approach its prey without being detected. But how does this creature, whose eyes can only distinguish light, know what is where in the ocean? Nature has compensated for its limited vision by giving it a very different sensory system. It possesses an advanced chemical sensing organ known as the osphradium. Using this organ, it scans the water like a radar, quickly detecting the scent or chemical trail of a small fish swimming in the water, a sea worm hiding under the sand, or another mollusk from several feet away. This is precisely where one of the ocean's most extraordinary hunting techniques comes into play. Upon detecting its prey's scent, the California sea snail slowly extends a fleshy, flexible proboscis from inside its shell. This proboscis glides slowly toward the direction of the prey. The prey often doesn't even realize that this gentle touch signifies danger. At the tip of the proboscis lies a fascinating system that transforms it into an effective hunter, a venom-injecting mechanism. This structure evolved over time from an organ resembling teeth called the radula. The muscles at the tip of the proboscis function like a hollow harpoon. By contracting, they propel the proboscis toward the prey and immobilize it. Once the prey is completely immobilized, the cone snail uses its flexible mouth to consume the prey, which is sometimes larger than itself, entirely. It has also been observed that this species of snail works together to hunt creatures too large for them to handle alone in certain situations. It is believed that multiple individuals gather around the same prey and carry out short, simultaneous attacks. The fact that these invertebrates, which lack a developed brain structure, can exhibit such coordinated behavior is a highly unusual phenomenon that scientists are still striving to fully explain. Another interesting feature is that, unlike other cone snails, it has a very broad diet. It is one of the ocean's most opportunistic predators, capable of consuming nearly any creature that falls victim to its venom and fits into its mouth. including marine worms, crustaceans, and small fish. So how does such a dangerous creature ensure the survival of its species? The female cone snail deposits small egg capsules containing hundreds of embryos onto rocks. Weeks later, microscopic larvae emerge from these eggs and are carried out to open waters by ocean currents. However, this process is extremely challenging. The majority of the larvae do not survive their early stages. Only a small fraction manages to reach the ocean floor. The young snails that settle here eventually develop their shells, learn to hunt, and mature into adults. So what might someone encounter if they come across this little predator while walking along the beach? Some species of cone snails found in the Indo-Pacific Ocean possess quite potent toxins and have therefore attracted the attention of scientists for many years. However, the California cone snail has generally evolved to hunt small marine creatures. Still, as with many wild animals, the safest approach is to avoid touching it and leave it in its natural habitat. Moreover, scientists have been studying the conotoxins, compounds found in the chemical structure of cone snails, in detail for years. This is because these molecules hold significant potential for the medical field due to their effects on the nervous system. Research indicates that certain conotoxins can suppress pain signals. Consequently, they have become a prominent subject of study in current research on chronic pain and nervous system disorders. When we look at its role in nature, we see that it is a key species that helps regulate populations. By keeping the numbers of bottom-dwelling scavengers, worms prone to overpopulation, and other mollusks in balance, it contributes to the healthy functioning of the ecosystem. All of this demonstrates that the California cone snail is far more than just an ordinary sea snail. Despite its slow movement, it sustains its life as a highly successful predator in the ocean thanks to its sophisticated sensory system, specialized venom delivery mechanism, and effective hunting method. So, what do you think is the most surprising detail about this creature? Our next stop is Arizona. A mysterious creature awaits us, one of the desert's most extraordinary beings, which, despite its slow movement, has become a standout due to its powerful jaws and venomous nature. Don't miss it. Be sure to subscribe.